Nothing better than putting your rivals in an absolute spliff. CSK went to the Wankhede and put Mumbai Indians in the gutter. We absolutely smoked them. We annihilated them. Every single adjective you can put it out there. And this feeling is absolutely second to none. I mean, yes, we have had our problems against Mumbai Indians earlier. But today, we absolutely took the piss out of them and we won it in a canter. Chased 159 with ease. 18.1 overs, 7 wickets to spare. And we go on. We win 2 in a row. Have I said we would win 2 in a row? Rewind. I believe we'll bounce back and we will beat Lucknow Super Giants. I believe we'll beat Lucknow and we'll beat Mumbai at Wankhede. We will beat both of them. There you go. Nostradamus, aka Prasanna. I called it before. I called it that we'd win against Lucknow and we would win against Mumbai as well. And our batting stepping up again. This time in the second innings, we chose to bowl first. This is the first time we would be chasing after defending a total of previous 2 times. We had to bring in a load of changes. Moeen Ali was out. Ben Stokes was out. And Kartikeya as well. We put him on the subs. We put Ambadi Rayudu on the subs. We got Ajinkya Rahane in. We got Pretorius in. And we got Sisana Magala in on his IPL debut. So these were the changes. And we were up against the Mumbai Indians who got absolutely hammered by RCB just about 5 days ago. And this is probably the right time to strike them because you can get at Mumbai Indians earlier in the season. And later in the season when they are on smoke, it's impossible to catch them because they just go on this form. So I felt this is probably the best time to beat Mumbai Indians. And we went there and we bowled first. And immediately in the first over, Deepak Sahar went down with holding his hamstring. And he didn't feel good. He didn't seem good. Hopefully it's nothing serious. And he can come back in our next game. But you could clearly see even in the 5th ball, sixth ball, he literally we barely made it to the crease and Rohit Sharma was basically waiting there to smack him over mid-off. So it was an easy 4 runs for that. And Mumbai Indians got on a rollicking start. I mean, Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan taking full toll on our bowlers. Sisana Magala came in, got his very first taste of IPL. First 2 overs, he went for 28 runs. He was basically all over the place. He was basically putting it on a plate for Ishan Kishan. And if you put it on a good length and if you put it in a slot at Wankhede at any stage, you are going to get smoked. And he didn't get swing and he got smoked. Tushar Deshpande, he got smoked. But he redeemed himself, Deshpande, as he did in the last game. For that ball to get out Rohit Sharma. Absolute brilliant one. The outswinger, pitching on middle, hitting the top of off stump. That is what any bowler would dream of at any stage of his cricketing career, his or her cricketing career. Bowl an absolute piece like that. And you get out Rohit Sharma like that, who was looking very good at that point, to be fair. And after that, Ishan Kishan was having fun before our spin twins came in and absolutely strangled them like we know how we can do. Jadeja came in and Mitchell Santner came in. They were absolutely superb. The Jadeja only gave 20 runs in his 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets. Santner picked up 2 wickets and Jadeja got in the important one of Ishan Kishan. And after that, it was just one-way traffic. No batter ever got comfortable at the crease. Sky came in, went out. Cameron Green came in, went out. Tilak Varma got in a few good shots, but we had to get him out as well. Big up to Jadeja, but just sticking to his guns, caught him plumb in front. And from 64-1, we got to them at 75 for 6, and they were absolutely reeling. And at that point, I was thinking, come on, get them out at less than 120 and 130 and finish off this game. But as we know CSK do, and they don't do things easy way. We like to extend things a little way before we actually win. They were 113 for 7 at the end of 16 overs when this drop happened from Ruturaj Gaikwad. It was Tim David. He just was about to get set. Tushar Deshpande bowled him a very good ball outside off, a bit wide outside off stump. Sir, Tim David could not get the elevation. He smacked it, but it was straight at Gaikwad. And I think while he was going down, diving with his diving catch, he just popped it out at the last minute. And after that, they always say a missed catch can cost you a few runs. And boy, it did. Tim David did what Tim David does. 6-4-6. I was thinking, Jesus Christ, we better get him out pretty soon, else it's going to take us this to 160, 170. Lo and behold, we get him out next ball. Deshpande bowls a shorter one. He pulls it straight to Ajinkya Rahane, who was standing there on the mid-wicket boundary waiting for a catch to happen. We got him out as well. Hrithik Shokeen made a decent cameo at the end. He scored about 15-16 runs in the last over to take Mumbai to what is a half-decent total of 157. You would say from 76 to 5, you would think they did well to get to 157 for 8, and they had to do well, else they could have crumbled in for 120, 130. But still, 158 at Wankhede with Mumbai's bowling should be a cakewalk. But as usual, CSK, we lose a wicket in the first over against Mumbai Indians. We'll go through some couple of stats there before we go into the CSK innings. And before that, I would just like to share a milestone that I passed about 1,000. I got 1,000 subscribers and at Kerala Blasters stream today. That stream passed over 20,000 views. Absolute mad love from all of you. And at a point, I got 200, 250, and 300 people watching. I normally get 20, 25 people at best, but now I got over 200 people watching at one point. Consistently, there was about 100 viewers at most junctures, and I'm absolutely grateful to that. Hopefully, I can bring more of those in the coming future. You see there the scorecard. Rohit, Sharma and Kishan getting starts. Kishan, you would expect that once he got that start, that he would go on and carry on, but he couldn't. Cameron Green came in, went out. Suryakumar Yadav, his poor form continues. Tilak Varma, he got a start, but we got him out quickly. Arshad Khan was trapped in front by Sandner. Tim David, as I mentioned, scored an extra 16 runs before he got out. Hrithik Shokeen with that finish. But I want to pick up a few bowlers here. Tushar Deshpande, even though he went for runs, he got those 2 wickets off Rohit Sharma and Tim David, which are very important. I would take wickets over runs any point matter of the day. Sissanna Magala, 2 overs, he went for 28 runs. And then the last 2 overs, he gave only 9 runs and picked up the wicket of Hrithik Shokeen. Absolutely brilliant from him. Sandner was again superb today, 4 overs, 2 for 28. Jadeja, the pick up the start bowlers, 3 for 20. And Pretorius as well. Even though his last over went for 16, he still got in good lengths and was unfortunate really not to get a wicket after his last over, given that there were 2 outside edges. First outside edge over third man, or short third man, and one edge past the top of MS Dhoni. So he was unlucky in that way, but he still did his job. And you look at that, they scored 61 runs in that power play, and we restricted them to 157. That shows how brilliant our bowling was. But then the job is to chase, and when you do have runs on the board, chasing can be a bit tricky if you lose 1 or 2 wickets pretty early in the piece. And as we always do against Mumbai Indians, we lost a wicket in the very first over. Devon Conway getting 2 successive ducks against Mumbai Indians. Last time, he was very unlucky with the fact that he didn't have DRS when he got out of Daniel Sams. But this time, he has only himself to blame, going hard at the ball outside off stump when he should have really just kind of tapped it a bit more. Instead of just going hard for it, he got an inside edge bolt. That's the second consecutive duck for Devon Conway at Wankhede Stadium, and that is the 7th successive MI-CSK game. I repeat, the 7th successive MI-CSK game where CSK have lost a wicket in the first over. 2020 both times, 2021 both times, 2022 both times, and then again, this one is the 7th time in a row that CSK have lost a wicket in the very first over against the Mumbai Indians. Boy, I don't know what happens when our openers play against them, but it is what it is. But then again, Rahane came in at number 3, and we were thinking, okay, what is his game plan going to be like? But then the intent he showed, the way he was tackling the bowlers, all crisp and clean shots. In a way, you have to say the Mumbai Indians bowlers, they kind of favored him because they were not testing him. To be fair, they were kind of going outside off stump, wide, kind of like on a length, which is basically food and drink for any batter who wants to play some attacking shots. There is a saying that attack is the best form of defense. Rahane attacked, and you see what he did there. 61 of 27 before he got out to Piyush Chawla. Some crispy shots, some very good batting, including 23 runs of Arshad Khan. 6 of the first ball down the leg side, easy flick, and then 4 boundaries in a row before he finished off that with a single. And then I thought he would genuinely be there till then and finish it off, but unfortunately, I think he just about checked his shot too much, and it was an easy catch for Suryakumar Yadav on the boundary. And by the time he got out, you can clearly see here the game was more or less done. It was just a question of when we are going to finish and not if. He got out at 82 for 2. 82 for 2 and 7.6 overs while chasing 158. You would happily take it. And Shivam Dube came in. He got a few shots going before he got out. I would say this one thing about Shivam Dube though. He has only one shot. The slog over cow corner. That's it. If you bowl to his slot, he will hit you every day of the week. But if you bowl to him any other than that slot, you can easily get him out. And he doesn't have any shot other than that. His foot movement is absolutely non-existent. He basically just stands there with his a foot planted there, and basically the swings his bat. You look at the way he plays, and his foot movement is absolutely static. There is no dynamism. But he got in some runs. Raidu came in and got some runs, and it was more than enough to. And Gaikwad, of course, playing second fiddle to what when Aditya Rahane was absolutely killing it. He didn't need to do anything much. He just needed to rotate strike. He didn't need to worry about any run rate or something, because it's very early in the tournament. You don't want to keep worrying about run rates. And saying that, we have won 2 in a row, and man of the match. Let's see if they have a man of the match here. It's straightforward. Has to be Aditya Rahane, and we win our second game in a row as I predicted. That's 2 wins in a row, and we move on to the next games. We have to see who we play next. Let me see if I can get that up on screen for you. Make sure to stick a like on these videos. I will be bringing regular CSK content, and hopefully you can be, and hopefully I entertain you, and hopefully provide you with a lot more stats and facts, and just reaction perspective. It's just my true reaction. No script, no nothing. Just straight out from what I think. I don't prepare anything. There is no script. I just say it as it is. No second thoughts whatsoever. Look at the schedule for us. We have Rajasthan Royals next on Wednesday. That will be a very, very tough game given the form Rajasthan Royals are in. Of course, even earlier today, they put DC in a spliff. And after that, we have them pricks down the road on the Monday. And that same Saturday and that same Friday, we play Sunrisers, and then KKR away, and then Rajasthan away, and then games keep coming thick and fast. So, yes, we beat Mumbai Indians. Good thing to reflect on. It's a good thing that we won 2 games in a row. Now it's time to make it 3, 4, 5 wins in a row if we are going to get that playoffs. I predicted that we will win 2 games in a row. We have. Our next game against Rajasthan, I think we'll somehow sneak a win in that. I think we will. I think we'll somehow sneak a win against Rajasthan, and we will beat RCB. That's what I think. So I'll predict for next 2 games, we will beat Rajasthan and RCB. And I think we will go on a roll from there. We still have Mahesh Theekshana to come back. Theekshana has been killing it in New Zealand, and I cannot wait for him to come back and cook in Chepauk. And even you see in New Zealand in non-spinning pitches that Theekshana is doing like this. Imagine if he comes to Chepauk, he'll rip apart the whole league. And I just can't wait for him. I can't wait to see more of Sisanna Magala. Will Ben Stokes come back in directly? We have to wait and see. Pretorius, will he keep his place? You have to wait and see, because there is obviously only 4 foreigners there. And will Rahane continue his position? We have to wait and see. He could come up with a good knock against his former side, Rajasthan. He did that in his hometown in Mumbai. He could come up good in next game against his former team in Rajasthan Royals. But we wait for that and see. But 2 wins in 2,000 subscribers, 20K views on a stream. My day couldn't go any happier than that. And that's about it for my review. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure to hit the bell symbol to get any notifications whenever I go live or do videos like this. Every like helps the algorithm, and of course, subscribe as well helps. I breached the 1K mark. My next step is 2,000, and I go on and on and on. But as I keep saying at the end of every single video, we are still in the midst of a pandemic, so make sure to stay safe and wash them hands. And இன்னொரு வீடியோல உங்களை எல்லாரையும் சந்திக்கிறேன். அதுவரை நன்றி, வணக்கம். This is me, PB Talks, signing out.